guys, welcome back. So today we had the final on a 1932 Ford 5-window coupe by Revell, and this is a group build I participated in. It's called a Kona Toy group build, hosted by Brian over at BG Model Workshop and Trevor over at Movers Models. And this is the Hot Wheels Bone Shaker, as you all know, and well, here it is in the model form. And one thing I gotta say to this thing is, this is incredible. I absolutely love how this turned out. The color, the engine, the skull in the front, as you see right there in the front grille. I mean, this thing looks fantastic. I am so happy how it turned out. So let's go ahead and give you a breakdown, show you what's in it, what's aftermarket, and what kind of paint I use. And then we'll go ahead and wrap this video up, and then stay tuned to the end of the video. We'll have a slideshow of it in the photo booth, and go to my other channel. I'll provide a link in the description to see the full slideshow of this thing being built from the ground up. Alright, so like I mentioned, this is a 1932 Ford 5-window coupe by Revell, and this is not the stock body. This is actually an aftermarket body from Jimmy Flintstone. It's a resin body. Body alone, there's nothing else, no interior, no windows. So it's a resin body. So this thing took a lot of work, and I mean a lot. I probably spent over almost 3 hours just into the body alone, just sanding it, clean it up, because there's a lot to clean on this body. But overall, it turned out pretty good. The windows were the biggest issue. The windows, they're kind of messed up, but we got them straightened out and they're looking fantastic. So we got how that turned out. I did open up the back window just a tad bit bigger because I want it a little bigger, because it's really skinny from the factory, which is kind of cool, but I actually want it a little bit bigger to match the other windows on the side and the same size. So, but other than that, the body turned out fantastic. I love the style body. It's a chopped version of the 35 or 32 5-window coupe. It's basically just chop the whole roof and just shorten it, and it just looks like a slam version. It's so cool. The windows you do have to make, so I just use some packing material. You get clear packing material, works fantastic. That's what I use. The side windows were perfect. The back window went in good. The main window had I had to make a few copies because I kind of messed up a few times. Was the front windshield. Just has a slight curve into it, but we finally got it to shape and it looks fantastic. So really glad how that turned out. But yeah, keep that in mind. The front windshield has a little bend to it, so you do have to fill that. I messed it up probably 5 or 6 times, so I had to keep making it and making it and making it, and I finally got it. So finally got the windows in, and they glued in perfectly, and those look fantastic. The exterior, so let's go to the color. The color is Splash Paint's Nightfall Gray. This color is so cool. You know me and my dark colors. This is no other. This is so awesome. I absolutely love this color. 2K clear. It's only 2.5 coats of clear. Major first coat, then second coat, and then a third coat, which is a mist coat, and it's shiny enough. Fantastic. We're on nice and smooth. Nice thin coats, and there's no orange peel in it whatsoever. So really glad how that turned out, because a few guys did say these resin bodies paint number is kind of pain, but for me it actually worked out pretty darn good. Probably because I sanded the heck out of it. I went through the body quite a few times sanding it, make sure it's dead smooth, and I think I did a pretty good job on that. The paint went down smooth. The primer, fantastic. The color, perfect, and then the clear coats just finished it all off and it looks fantastic. I did add a little carbon fiber on the lid here, and then did add a little pinstripe on the back trunk, because every single these hot rods need a pinstripe on the back or anywhere. So did that, and that looks fantastic. License plate is from a kit, and then I got an aftermarket grill set for the skull, and it has a license plate flame. It says 32 Ford. There's a few skulls on it. I'll try to get a close-up picture on that on the photo booth. So that flame is actually pretty cool. And then the photo edge, like I mentioned, the whole grill is photo edge with the skull. So that's very cool. I love how that turned out. The grill, the photo edge grill, just really suits it, and I love how that looks. Looks so good. But there's two different size headlights in the kit, so there's medium, or there's small and there's large. We have the small ones because the Bone Shaker has, you know, very small headlights. So I had to use the small headlights. Tail lights, there's two different tail light emblems. There's this, you know, rectangle versions, which is what these are, or there's like a diamond shaped versions. So I had to use the rectangle because they look fantastic. The engine is body color. Did not gloss it. You know, you're not really gonna clear coat the whole engine. Valve covers, you know, chrome, and they look fantastic. Aftermarket filters from Detail Master, and hosings and radiator hose from Detail Master also. So, and the lead distributor wires looks fantastic. So that was pretty good. I did borrow or steal some parts from a kit, which was a 1929 Ford Model A Roadster from revell. So the parts I used out of that kit was the wheels and tire package and the exhaust. So those are the basically things I use out of that kit because they look fantastic. And I actually kind of ruined that kit last year, painting body. So luckily I had that kit just laying on still, had wheels in it still. So no better match. I stole the wheels and exhaust. It looks fantastic. I love how that looks. Side pipes look fantastic. Did not go under body exhaust because the Bone Shaker does not have that. So I deleted that and it has the side pipes. And it looks really, really good. Parts or Detail Master electric fan in the radiator. That looks incredible. I love that a lot better than the, you know, radiator, electric fan radiator that comes with the kit. So that looks really good. The underbelly, you probably see it from here. I'll put some pictures on the screen. Is body color, one coat of clear on the chassis, and then everything else is all chrome. To the axle, to the suspension arms, to the steering, belt clamps, and then all that stuff, brakes, all that. It's all chrome, and it's, you know, I stripped all the chrome and then repainted it with the outcrad because it just looks a lot better and not as toyish, and it just looks a million times better than, you know, the kit chrome. All right, let's move on to the interior. The interior was the biggest pain about this whole build because you gotta get this whole thing to fit in the body, and that was no fun. But what I have done is I actually deleted the whole interior floor, and then I actually cut the center section of the interior floor, which is, you know, the center console, whatever you want to call it. I cut that out to cover up the drive shaft, and then I flocked it. I'll put some pictures on the screen. I did flock it with like a grayish flocking, kind of matched body color, and then the seats is not the 32 Ford seats. I was gonna do that, but I just kind of realized I was like, that's not gonna fit, and we know it didn't. So this is actually the 29 Model A Roadster seats. So a low boy version, and then that fits perfect. So it had some seat belts into it, the dashboard, and then the door panels were from the 32, and then those fit in perfect. The dashboard is same body color with a little carbon fiber accent to it, and then door panels are brown. So the whole interior looks fantastic. I can't really get you in there because those windows are so darn small. I mean, I'll try, but I really need like a 1.5 camera to really get you guys in there. But I'll try to get you in the interior on the photo booth. But other than that, the whole build, fantastic. I love how this thing turned out, especially with the, you know, aftermarket, you know, photo edge grill. I mean, that looks a million times better than the stock grill that comes with the kit. And then the skeleton in the front, that's so cool. I couldn't do the red eyes and golden tooth because it was so small. I mean, I just left it as it is because you're not really going to see it. And plus, it was pretty cool on chrome anyway. So I left it. I couldn't do the golden tooth. And plus, I couldn't do it golden anyway because I had any gold paint. So that was, yeah. But the red eyes were kind of hard. I tried to get a toothpick, but the paint dried up in a toothpick before I can even get it in the eye. So I just left that as it is. But other than that, that's it for this build. A wonderful build, a wonderful build to start off the new year, the 2021. Aftermarket body, my first time using a resin body, first time experiencing it. I had no issues. From Jimmy Flintstone, they are one of the best resin body casters out there, and I can't say anything bad about them. I mean, this thing, my first one, I give it a 10 out of 10 stars. I mean, this body was fantastic. A lot of work, like I mentioned. You do have to do a lot of sanding, and the windows and stuff were kind of messed up. But other than that, once you get that going, and once you get it all sanded and stuff, I mean, it just looks fantastic. You make sure you get your primer down and your color and clear down, fantastic. Once you get that out of the way, you're basically downhill from there. I mean, I just love it. I really do love this. So, very cool. So, but that's gonna wrap up this video. This is the Bone Shaker from Hot Wheels. So, hope you guys enjoyed it. I enjoyed building it. And then stay tuned to the end of the video. Photo booth pictures. There we go. And then go to my other channel to see the full slideshow of this thing being built from the ground up. But until my next video, see you guys next time. Bye for now.